All right, so in this video, we're gonna be talking about this bad boy right here, which is not the camera. We're talking about these Falcam accessories and how this literally has completely changed my setup in the game altogether. So as you can see inside the unboxing video, these are all the things that were gracefully sent over from Falcam for us to test out and to see how it works in the field. Currently right now, I'm in New Orleans. The Super Bowl is happening this weekend and the festivities are going about all over this city. I'm here with the Falcons organization. We're actually filming some things for the HBCU program. However, that's besides the point. Really wanted to get into this Falcon and how this literally has saved me so much time in the field, breaking down, setting up, and really just getting the shots that I need as fast as possible without me having to worry about having different Allen keys or different tools to take things off and put them back on. So basically this is my complete setup here. This is my kit, which comes with one of these ball handles, which, believe it or not, I got it and I was like, I'm never gonna use this, but I'm truthfully being honest with you, this is really great, especially just grabbing the camera, and it has just a nice form function to your hand if you just want to just grip and have your 3 points, even if it's just sitting directly onto your belt or your stomach, and you have 1 point here, 1 point on the other side, or if you have it here, 1 point here on your arm, and this other hand is actually just manipulating focus or even just manipulating the focal length. It just works out. I can't tell you until you experience it, then you see. The greatest thing about Falcam, what I really like about this entire setup is that everything is with their proprietary system or their way of putting things together. They have engineered this thing down to a T. So really it's just a push button. If you can see right here, I don't know if you can see in the unboxing video, it's a push button and things you just slide out. And then when you want it to come back in, it locks into place, and I'm telling you, you got a strong bond there. So a lot of pieces came with this kit, but I'm just gonna go into detail as far as each piece and how I came up with this entire rig based off what they have. So again, this part right here is just, again, it's a simple ball or half a ball, and it just fits in the palm of your hand. It can fit on any portion of this. Right now I do have, I did have this on my tripod, so I do have my tripod mono here. And I do have this, I believe this is a small rig V-mount holder, which is not part of the system. However, it does go with the system, and I'll show you right now. So the V-mount holder itself, the battery holder, it just literally just slides out. So I'm just gonna loose this. Battery holder just slides out because it slides right in to the bottom of the systems. Again, you're not having to worry about screwing things in. It's kind of like if you have a Ronin, it's the same setup, the same concept on the small rig, but it does fit onto the Falcam's proprietary, like their system as far as what they have it. And again, you just slide it in, you screw it down, you lock it up, and then you're ready to go. So I'm just gonna lock this back in place real quick because I don't want it to go anywhere during this video. So the next thing I want to bring you to is to where I keep my recorder. Now with this Falcam system is great because it comes with these little pieces right here to where you do screw out. So you can take this out, you can screw it back here on the back of the handle, you can screw it on the sides of the handle. As you can see here, you see all these threads. You can screw it here, you can screw it here, or you can screw it here, but I have it screwed here because with this, it actually comes with a mount to where you can mount this onto the bottom of the Ninja. And I'll go ahead and pop this out so you guys see. You see, I'm popping things out. I'm not tying things down. I'm not screwing things back in. You just screw it in once, as you can see right here, and it just works with all the pieces in their system. So I just unpack this, or I should say I unclip this, and when I'm ready to go, I just screw it back in. I hear the snap, and it's good to go from there. Again, I can't stress to you enough how easy this makes it in the field, especially if you're moving from one site to another site. It just makes it so much easier. With this also came with this handle right here, as you can see at the side here, right here. And this handle itself has a cold shoe mount right on the top. Now you could use one of the pieces that comes with the Falcam kit if you want to just go ahead and just screw this in, which it has it right here. But this cold shoe is perfect for the microphone because I could just, like, again, mount it in and keep it going from there. And this again could go on any portion to where you see these slide-in points. And again, once you have this locking mechanism in, you can screw it in anywhere. You can lock it in anywhere. For me, with my particular setup, I just like to have my left hand just holding the camera, so it can, if I'm doing anything, if I need to grab anything, I have this entire left hand, I'm just grabbing this. But again, this is only my preference. This is the only way that I operate inside the field. So when I'm usually shooting, again, I'm shooting, like, I love shooting from a low angle, as you can see here. And this, again, gives you the opportunity. It comes with this, I don't know if you guys can see it, it comes with this little screw joint here, so which gives you the opportunity to increase the tension and tighten up to how you want your screen to move. So even for low angle moves, as you can see right here, I'm able to, again, angle my screen completely down and capture those low angle movements. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up, low angle movements, where I'm looking directly at the screen, but I'm shooting up. I can't tell you, I know filmmakers out there, how much you love this angle. I love it as well too, especially if you're trying to get a swooping shot up. It just gives you that ability just to swoop up and just tilt your body just a little bit while keeping everything nice and smooth. And again, I can't tell you enough how much this is changing me. Now I know in the unboxing video, I have with the R5, but this is actually the R6, same body type, and also this cage fits directly onto it. If you are an owner of an R5 and an R6, you can interchangeably put this cage on and use this system set up with it. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just break everything down and just show you how easy this seriously is, just to get everything back down to basic. You can store everything inside the case from there. So first, off comes my ball joint. I'm just gonna unscrew this, my screen, then comes off. Next, I'm gonna go with my microphone. That comes off. Next, I'm gonna go with my side handle. That's completely off. And next, I'm gonna go with my top handle. So I have everything screwed in here, and the top handle is actually really great. Let me just back up just a little bit. When I'm looking at my screen, I actually take this piece off because again, I want this piece to be somewhere near the screen. But if you're putting everything inside the case, you could just directly leave it on, as you can see here. That's the only thing. You just have to get used to the way it goes in, like which angle it goes in, because there's like a little notch. I'm trying to see if you guys can see it. There's a little notch right here, right at the top. And you have to make sure that clicker, if you can see there, I don't know if it's focusing or not, is just in line with that to go straight down. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take off my top handle, which is right there. Top handle is completely off. This, again, is not a Falcam accessory. This is an accessory from Small Rig. I'm just taking this completely off my V-mount. And from there, the only thing I have left are just wires that I'm removing here from my camera. And just like that, I'm completely torn down. And I know if you probably, if I'm not talking, I was to do this, this is literally less than 5 minutes. I'm completely torn down. I don't have any special keys that I need to screw in. I don't have anything as far as any Allen keys or tool. There is nothing that you need to do. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you again. So at the top of the cage right here, it's completely a channel to where you can load in pretty much anything you want. So for instance, you saw the screen was just up here on the top handle. I can then take the top handle and move it in. As long as it's locked, now I have a top handle just like that. There's so many different combinations that you could do with this. I know I was showing you guys inside the unboxing video the different things that you can do, but this literally changes the game if you have a different kind of shot that you're trying to get and you just don't have time, whatever the case may be. So for instance, again, this is the top handle, and again, I have it on the screen mount right here. I'm just gonna mount it to the bottom now. I might be telling myself because I never did this before. Nope, there we go. Now the top handle is directly onto the bottom. So again, if you're doing any vlogging of any style and you needed a handle, your top handle now becomes your handle. So now you can actually vlog directly from this way right here. Falcam, yeah, I'm gonna tell you. So guys, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just drop the description or the website inside the description so you guys can see it. And actually, I'm gonna drop it on the bottom of the screen right here. It's Falcam Accessories. This company has been doing this at a high quality for some period of time. And even when they reached out and they asked me to look it over, I did look it over and I was like, this is a really good system. And I'm actually excited that I actually have this system now in my kit, because I can't tell you how much time it takes me to break things down, to put things back, to go back and forth this way. Well, now I just have this system, everything goes inside my Pelican case, and I'm great to go from there. The only thing I would say that the color is a bit off. It's the only gripe that I have, because it's kind of like a metallic blue color. The camera is black. Usually if you have accessories, they use like a dark gray, but this metallic blue, well, not metallic blue, but it's like a blue hue to it. It is kind of different. but it grew on me. But if you're the type that wants your camera to be stealth, you just want everything to be black, that is something that you have to consider. But outside of that, highly recommended. So thank you so much for checking out this video. Hopefully the unboxing and seeing how things come in will encourage you to kind of look this up, because again, it's one of those systems that you have the opportunity to do so much because there's so many different mounting points all over this camera base, and it all screws in by one screw. It's not a small screw, one of those little screws. And sorry, small rig, I love you guys, but those little Allen key screws, if you tighten them too much and they just strip just a hair, it is impossible, almost impossible to get that screw out. Hopefully you guys like this video. So make sure you share this with somebody that you know is a videographer, or somebody who complains about having to put together their kit all the time, because trust me, I know, and it's a complete headache. So my name is Jay. I am a media entrepreneur here in the Atlanta area and owner of J.August Media, where I always encourage you guys to make sure that you are showing your work online and just letting people know that you're in a business to do business. Just make sure that you're not afraid to showcase your work, because you never know who's watching or who's out there. So thank you for checking it out. See you guys in the next one.